Scorpies, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading. This one is for June 2021, or when you see it, it's the right time for you to see it, with me, Adrian H. So this is obviously for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending, or whatever other placements where you've got a strong placement for Scorpio in your chart. If you don't know where those placements are, there's a link in the description that actually, it says free natal chart. It's a free service. You can actually check it out there. It's really, really helpful. So what I'm going to do in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to look at where you currently are. How did you get there? What's coming towards you? I'm going to draw one card for each and then just clarify the one card. See what's coming towards you, what's your overall energy. Then we're going to end off by saying what is the angel energy that is with you and supporting you throughout June. What crystal energy you can focus on throughout June. And then at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 questions. And I'm going to draw 3 cards for that. Okay, so quite a beautiful, full, jam-packed reading for you. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. My readings are a little bit late this week, and I do apologize for that, if you've been waiting. But what you can also do is you can obviously subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you get, oh, that's interesting, you get told or reminded, when the readings are available. Okay, so this is some really awesome stuff that's going on over here, Scorpio. The overall energy for you, first of all, is the Two of Water, which is, for me, is always a very Pisces energy, Two of Cups. Okay, this is the energy of freedom. This is a space of freedom. This is a space of elevation, basically. It's a beautiful, beautiful space to have. It's a beautiful energy to get. It's a beautiful message and a beautiful confirmation to get. So maybe for some of you, you haven't been feeling that free. You kind of maybe felt a little bit sort of like in a tight space over there, Scorpio. The overall energy is a sense of freedom for you. Okay. What was interesting for me is the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups, which is your recent past energy, which is the same as it was for Pisces. So it's interesting for me that I get this card that always resonates so strongly with a Piscean energy. And then in your recent past, you also get the same card as Pisces. So maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. Maybe you want to go look at the Pisces reading. Maybe it's like your moon or your rising, which is your ascending, or maybe you've got some communication difficulties with a Pisces, whatever the case may be. But I feel that for many of you, you are facing very similar conflict and similar fears and worries and concerns that Pisces might be having at the moment. But also this is a space of having Scorpio taking a look at life, taking a look at your life, taking a look at your space to get some honesty. What is actually happening in my life at the moment? Where am I within my life at the moment? It's a very good thing to actually look at. With your current energy, you've got the Seven of Fire, which is the Seven of Wands. So those are 2 sevens next to each other, and sevens is also a space that sort of lets you know that there could be a better way of doing things. It's maybe almost like being one step away from something really incredible. Okay. One step away from sort of inner peace. Maybe some of you are in the process of taking a final step, maybe towards a divorce, or maybe, I don't know, selling a business or anything like that, Scorpio. I feel that you're sort of wrapping something up that is emotionally sort of causing some kind of conflict within yourself. And as you're doing that, you actually open the gates for more things. Look at what is the energy that's coming towards you. It's the Empress. This is harvest time. The Empress is about balance. It's about prosperity. It's about wonderful things coming your way. It's about beautiful things coming your way, Scorpio. And it's also energy that lets you know that even though all those things are coming your way in your future, don't need to try to run so hard towards it, because things are lined up to actually come into your life in a beautiful, divine sort of sequential way. Okay. We're going to clarify using the MUSE Tarot. And these cards are from the Good Tarot. There's links for all the cards that I'm using down below in the description. Okay, so let's look at the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups, which is a space of things coming together, which is a space of union, basically, you know, things working out, clarification. Okay, you've got the 10 of Inspirations, which is the 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness, you've got the 7 of Emotions, which is the 7 of Cups, which is the 7 of Water, which is the recent past energy. So your recent past energy is very present in where you are, and then blow me away completely, energy coming towards you, the Empress. So you've got the 10 of Inspiration over there, you've got the 7 of Emotions, and you've got the 3, which is the Empress. This is an incredible, incredible space. This is an amazing space. This is a space where things are working out for you. This is a space where I feel overall you're getting clarity, Scorpio, about things that are just not defining yourself anymore. I feel that you've outgrown certain situations and certain people. And it's a bit of a challenging space, because this is a space where we sometimes realize that we've outgrown connections and people that we love. You know, maybe you've outgrown your relationship or your marriage or your job, or being a parent in a sense. Doesn't mean that you're not going to be a parent anymore, but this is a space almost where you kind of realize that it's time to take that next step, okay? And it's beginning to make sense to you. I feel that you're beginning to really see the much sort of bigger picture of life and of things, and there's that sense within you where you may not have all this sort of evidence. Maybe for some of you you've got some, but you may not have all the evidence that things are working out in a different way just yet. You may not be able to see it, but I feel that you can feel it, you can sense it. It's like it's radiating from inside of you. Because remember, everything in life happens as a result of what happens inside of us. Okay. So that's actually really, really beautiful. You're realigning quite differently at the moment, Scorpio. Let's hear the 7 of Water, the 7 of Cups in your recent past. And so again, you've got the 7 of Voices. So clarifying the 7 of Cups, which is 7 of Water, you've got the 7 of Voices, which is the 7 of Swords. You've got more 7s next to it, Inspiration, and you've got the 8 of Emotions. Okay. Okay, so also just to tell you, so 7 of Voices is 7 of Swords, 7 of Emotions, or 7 of Inspiration is Wands, and 8 of Emotions is Cups. You got some clarity in the recent past. You got some clarity. I feel that for many of you, you've been trying a certain fight for us for a while. You've been trying to make things work. You've been trying to even to be the lesser one, if that's what you need to be. You know, you've been trying to play it small. You've been trying to be the good guy or the good girl. But I feel also that for many of you, it's almost like by trying so hard to be the good one, the bigger sort of person, things like that, I feel that you almost sort of started to fall into a dark space, you know, where you were doing sort of like the expected right thing, but you were starting to fall into a dark space. You were starting to realize that in actual fact you were dishonoring yourself. I feel that for many of you, you've given your life a very honest sort of look, and you've realized that it's almost like demeaning yourself in a sense, and you're like, I can't be doing this, you know. Quite some inner conflict has started to take place here, but I feel that you also, if you look at this, this beautiful depiction over here, this is a space of saying, you know what, enough, you know, not going to take this any longer, not going to sort of drool in darkness any longer. This is you, Pisces, opening a new space. This is you saying, you know what, I choose to no longer have this situation define me. Okay, I choose to expand. Many of you have chosen to step away, to walk away. I'm going to draw you another card for all these 7s that are coming up. Just a card for all the 7s. What are all these changes for Scorpio, please? What are all these changes? Thank you so much. So we've got the Moon and we've got the Death card. Some of you were feeling very unsatisfied in your life. You didn't like the way that your life made you feel. You didn't like the way that your everyday experience of life was starting to make you feel. And so some changes start to take place, some energetic changes start to take place. And I feel, let's look at your current energy, but especially going forward, you aligned yourself with a beautiful harvest. Okay? What is the Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands, and the current energy? Cards flying all over the place. 5 of them. So the first 4 all in reverse. Justice in reverse. 7 of Materials, which is a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Emotions and 4 of Emotions in reverse, which are Cups. And then the 2 of Materials, which is 2 of Pentacles in the upright position. Now, this might not be for all of you, but for many of you, it's like there was an invitation to sort of come back. So if you maybe had a sense of separation, I don't know why, I pick up a very strong sense of separation, maybe divorce, and I feel that for many of you there might have been that talk of, you know, like, do you want to come back? Let's give this another try. Let's give this another shot. And whilst I feel that you may have considered it, I feel that you almost sort of realize again that this period has come to an end. That this is a stage in your life that you need to end. That you, this is about understanding that this is not a space for recollection, and not because, you know, you sort of, they got you and now you got them type of space. This is more an energy of realizing that, or sort of like feeling that you don't want to have the past. You don't want to repeat the past. You don't want to repeat the same sort of things in the past. You want new things, you want change. And so there with the 2 of Materials, which is the 2 of Pentacles, this is you in your current energy calling in change, all right? Invoking change, basically. Beautiful change, in fact, that everybody will benefit from. Let's see what is the energy coming towards you here with this Empress card. What is the energy coming towards you? All right. It doesn't cease to amaze me how these cards are upside down, because they didn't even flip out, and I always clear deck before I start, which means I also put them in the upright position, the cards, all of them, all 78 cards in the tarot deck. But you've got the Lovers in reverse, the Knight of Materials in reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Materials, which is the 9 of Pentacles, all in the upright position coming forward. So what is coming towards you? Not necessarily love, not necessarily a beautiful relationship, not necessarily everything that you expect them the way to be, not necessarily the financial opportunity that you were looking for, not necessarily the stability that you were looking for. Okay, so what is coming your way? Let's use this deck. So what is coming then for Scorpio? Oh, this is beautiful stuff. So you've got the 8 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the World. This is about leaving behind everything and everyone and all energies and anything that doesn't really honor you. This is a space of going into a whole new cycle. Whoever and whatever doesn't honor you, leaving it behind, leaving them behind. It's beautiful. It just started raining again. Okay. Now, Pisces, let's see what Angel is supporting you during the month of June. And if you like this reading, you know, you're more than welcome to press like. If you maybe feel that somebody else will benefit from it, you know, you can either send it in the inbox or post it on your wall, whatever resonates with you. But let's see what angel energy is supporting Scorpio during June. Angel energy for Scorpio during June, please. And then start thinking of those 3 questions that you want to have answers to. What a beautiful one. Angel of Positivity. Angel of Positivity is supporting you through the month of June. I feel that a lot of you are actually going to need that. Okay. Let's see the crystal energy you want to open yourself to. What is the crystal energy, which is really the earth energy of support that you want to open yourself to? Aquamarine, communication. And this is communication with others, communication with the world, but also communication with yourself, loving communication with yourself, supportive communication with yourself, uplifting communication with yourself, reminding yourself that you are a divine being of love and light, that you are soul having a human being experience, opening yourself to the universe to support you through this challenging period that I can see many of you are having. Know that you're part of this, beautiful family, your soul family, which is so much more than just your life on earth. So open yourself and say, I open myself to the energy of my soul family here on earth. I open myself to aligning with my soul family in the universe. Okay? I open myself to support. This is a space to be kind to yourself. Okay? All right, let's look at your questions. And if these resonate with you, Pisces, it'll be really wonderful if you leave a comment just to let me know how it resonates with you. For your first question, you've got 2 cards that came up. It says big happy changes, which is awesome. And then the next one says in the near future. So big happy changes for you in the near future, Scorpio. How beautiful is that? I love seeing that for you. Question number 2. Maybe some of you, felt that in question number 1 you had more than 1 question, or you're like, oh my goodness, I've got 4 questions. So there's your answer for that. Let's move on to number 2. Answer for question number 2 for Scorpio, please. That one jumped right out. Reconsider. Be open to the idea that maybe there's some improvement in this plan available, that it can actually be improved for you in a better way, in a more fulfilling way, in a more self-satisfying kind of way, okay? In a way that honors the truth of who you are even more. And just a final question for Scorpio, please. During this period of really powerful life transformation, final card for Scorpio, please. What is that big thing that you want to have an answer for? Oh, how beautiful is that? Abundance is coming your way. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Absolute beautiful abundance. I love that for you, Scorpio. So very much, because sometimes you go through these, I know, very challenging periods in life. So I love to see that there's beautiful things coming for you your way. Okay? Hope it helps. See you next week.